For this video, we're going to answer the question, how many credit cards should I have? What's the optimal number to maximize my credit score? And when I have more than one, how should I think about using multiple cards in my wallet? There's no exact right answer to this question of how many cards I should have, but generally speaking, 3 to 4 cards is the right amount. Anything more than four, it's going to be tough to manage. It could hurt your credit score and increases the risk of you getting ID theft and someone using a credit card without your knowledge. However, we want to avoid applying for more than one card per year. And we also want to avoid closing a card when we don't have at least another card with at least a 5 year tenure or a card that's been open for 5 years. So, what I recommend all my students in their junior and senior year of college is to open up their first credit card. So, they have a credit card before they graduate from college. So, every 20 to 25-year-old should have at least one credit card. By the time you're 25, it's a good time to have your second card, perhaps a third card as you approach the age of 30. And for those of you over the age of 30, having a fourth card is okay. If you have more than four, I would recommend closing those cards that you don't use very often. Once we have opened up and have 3 credit cards, how should we use them? I always recommend having one primary card. This is the credit card that you're going to load to your digital wallet. This is the credit card that you're more than likely going to sign up for auto payments, like say for your Netflix account. You're going to want all your purchase transaction on your primary card. You're going to have a backup card in the event that something happens to your primary. It's ideal that your backup card's on a second network. We'll talk about that in a minute. And if you have a third card, it's a great idea to have a third card at a retail store you shop most at. And we'll get into that in just 1 second. So let's talk about our primary card. As we discussed, this is the card that's going to be loaded to your digital wallet. This is the card that you're going to try to make all your transactions or purchases on. This card probably has the highest credit limit. And if you ever need to increase your credit limit, you don't want to do that on all 3 cards because that could hurt your credit score. So concentrate on getting credit line increases on your primary card. Try to avoid annual fees on this card if at all possible. And this should probably be the card that doesn't have any foreign transaction fees, because as you travel internationally, you do not want to incur foreign transaction fees. This is also the card out of all the cards in your wallet that has the strongest rewards. We're going to talk about rewards in the next credit card segment in video number 3, but rewards come in the form of miles, points, or cash back. Your backup card or your secondary card, this is the card in your wallet that you rarely ever use. You're going to save this card for the rare time that perhaps you don't have enough cash this month and you don't have enough cash in your savings account to get by. If you need to carry a balance, carry a credit card balance on your backup card. That way, the card that you make your everyday purchase on, you're not going to be incurring finance charges. Never have an annual fee on your backup card, because in the event you have an annual fee on your primary card, you never want 2 credit card annual fees. This gets too expensive. Also, it's a good idea to have your backup card on a different network than your primary card. So if your primary card is an American Express card, it'd probably be good for your backup card to be a Discover, Visa, or MasterCard. If your primary card is on the Visa network, it'd probably be a good idea to have your backup card on, let's say, the American Express network. For your third and possibly fourth card, it's a good idea to have retail store cards at those stores you shop most at. All the major grocery store chains carry these. Most of the big clothing store chains carry these. The home improvement store carry such cards or offer such cards. A lot of times they give you discount at the point of sales. A lot of times they send you coupons that other people don't get in the mail. A lot of times they offer special financing when you purchase, use their card to purchase in their retail store. So I find these cards very, very good for budgeting, for couponing, for reducing my monthly expense. If you like today's video, please like and add any comments. I'm happy to answer your questions you may have on credit cards. Subscribe to my channel. We have a lot more personal finance content coming. My next video, the third video in my credit card series, is what type of card should I have? You might be asking, is cash back better than miles? Is miles better than points? I'll answer that question on my next video. Thank you very much.